Flat Earth.
That you can listen to, or 4 minutes of stuff that you can watch for $150,000.
Greater risk of having this happen again?
Oh, no question about it, because she had 2 of them.
You too.
Repeated it, and it worked.
Is that the truth?
And the world is flat, right?
In your estimation, Doctor, where are...
The world is flat now in a sense that we're all very, very connected.
Government at all levels must meet its obligation to provide you with the fullest possible information.
And the world is flat, right?
I hope that you're enjoying the show.
About how the planet is a sphere is made up by NASA. It's a NASA conspiracy. They're just trying to find ways to get more funding, more money.
And the world is flat.
Anybody on social distancing and stuff, right?
And the world is flat, right?
It's has to be. It is photoshopped, but it's has to be.
And the world is flat, right? And the world is flat, right?
And the world is flat.
Spread it anyway.
Exactly. One can lead to thousands.
Hey, don't walk away.
One question for you. What is it, Ted? What color is an orange?
Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake. The show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone. It won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown, and all of us wearing our holy crowns. Said the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said, welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show.
I drive from coast to coast,
you don't
and
know.
it's flat to me. I'm just saying.
Ain't no curvature. As catchy as it is informative. Everything you kids learned in science class is a crock of baloney.
Ted, you bonehead. Its color is the same as its name. Just
Evil is alive and well by
Our Dr. David Eggers joins us from his home in Los Angeles. David, very good to see you. I want to pick up on Ben's report about that high.
And the world is flat, right? This study's definitive? No. So do we know? And the world is flat, right?
But so Eddie, what do you don't think that
There is a black hat on the...
Effectively flat, which is effectively flat, flattening, possible flattening of the curve, flattening, pop. Some suggest there's a longer pause at the top, which is effectively a plateau. Not really about the fine. Nobody wants the money. We want the compliance. We are serious. Flattening.
We are serious.
Hello, fellas. Everybody's here. Freddie, Tom, good to see you, Mike.
How are you?
You've had this all your life with her, right?
All my life.
Put up with it.
I mean, if you're going to get a direct opinion, if you like Alaska,
That's right.
stay there.
Time that begins. We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented.
Plenty more where that came from.
Today, I'm going to address the flat This is especially meant for open-minded skeptics who honestly believe that we live on a ball, flying, twirling, and vortexing through the night.
Find and explore to find a shortcut. And risk falling off the edge of the Earth? Serious? You'll fall off the edge of the Earth. I have this theory. The world isn't flat. It's round. Round? What's so funny? Nothing.
Captain, I beg ya, turn back. If we go any farther, we'll fall off the edge of the Earth.
Now, first of all, lad, we've got to get all these medieval ideas out of your head. Clear the way for new ideas. Knowledge of man's fabulous discoveries in the centuries ahead. Now, that'll be a great advantage, boy.
Advantage indeed. If the boy goes about saying the world is round, they'll take him for a lunatic.
The world is round? Yes, yes, that's right. And it also goes around.
You mean it'll be round someday?
No, it's round now.
You are living between two planes now, somewhere between the ceiling and the floor.
Wow, what a view!
Back! And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium.
What are you telling us? We're trapped like rats?
Are you a potato?
As sure as the world is flat.
She's flat.
can prove the world is round, Chris. I'll give you my jewels.
A ravioli. All the time proof. A prove a schmoo, but she's around. Don't let your spaghetti boil over, Chris. I'll prove it for you. When you eat.
Just step inside your new dome home and let the growing begin.
You mean you want us to go in there?
And you were worried about being cooped up in a lab.
Yeah, well, being in the lab is better than being in that fishbowl.
Hey! Ha! A bodyguard. Where on this flat green disc we call the Earth? Where on this flat green disc we call the Earth? Are we ever?
I'm still in all sight of the land.
Yeah, maybe the Earth is a flat, and we're gonna fall off its edge.
Used to think the Earth was flat.
You read the whole encyclopedia?
Uh-huh. And cover to cover to cover to cover to cover to cover. What's this? A baseball? A bowling ball? Cinderella's ball?
No, it's a globe of the Earth.
Get back. You mean the Earth isn't flat? I must have missed that part. Bowling ball? Cinderella's ball?
Hopefully it won't cause too much pandemonium. Dome, you have any ideas about what's going to happen? No one, huh? Move out. The dome's dropping tomorrow. Isn't that exciting? I decided to seal off the park in a dome to create a contained ecosystem. It's not tomorrow. It's today. They're sealing the park today.
Section 7.2.1, the paratemporal exclusion clause, aka reviewer dibs, I had to shelve my plans for a year and change. The thing that really spurred me on originally was a specific flat earth video I came across one evening in 2017.
That stuff is flat.
Flat earth. Flat earth. Flat earth. Flat earth. Flat earth. Doop, 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 doop.
What is this? Looks like Bikini Bottom.
If it's true, 11 to 34 million coming from. We check on that building. I think that's pretty pathetic, to be honest with you.
Do you
can't guarantee it? How can anyone? We have 34 million in the country. I used to hear 11, now I hear it's 34 million. I can't guarantee anything. I guarantee you that if it's true.
And the lives that were lost, that can never be regained. The economics we're going to gain, economically we're going to be great. Next year we're going to have a fantastic year. I think we're going to have a fantastic third quarter. And it's a real bad person, and you know that. And they do exist. I mean, we have some real bad people. You saw that during the last...
Hey, Don, you're getting ready to launch to the International Space Station to be part of Expeditions 30 and 31. Give me a summary of what the mission goals are for your time.
But the flat plane is where we've been teaching from. The flat plane is endless. It's an infinite plane that we're on, and we're just sectioned off. There are many different sections, different what we call cones or qualifications of life in different sections. And our section over here, this one that we call Earth, is within its own cocoon. It has its own programming, and we're sharing this particular prison planet, actually, at this point. This is a very, very hostile place. We've chosen to be here, and we're doing a lot of work to bring peace to this particular part of this existence. But flat Earth, that's something that I had put off because I didn't think people were ready for it.
You've been talking about that a long time.
Yeah, so...
They ready now?
Cinderella's ball.
No, it's a globe of the Earth.
Get back. Hello? You mean the Earth isn't flat? I must have missed that part.
Well, that's a really good question. You know, I've got a little over 200 days in space, and let me tell you that failures happen, and the one thing I learned is that the best way to react to a failure is to be ready for it in the first place. And everything we do up here involves a lot of planning and having backup systems and methods to handle things. When I first arrived at the space station on the Soyuz, our automatic docking system failed, and we were trained and equipped to bring...
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Seeker.
Stage 1 landing.
Ooh, and we had a little bit of a rough camera view there, but has landed on our drone ship for its third landing on Just Read the Instructions. This marks our 63rd successful recovery of a Falcon first stage and the 11th for Just Read the Instructions.
I don't think they still do that.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3.
If I were to tell them any of this, I would violate that prime directive.
You will forgive me if I don't stay.
This guy walks up to me, looks me right in the eye, gives me one of these. He goes, you got any gum? You got any gum?
Yeah, so yeah, asked you for some gum. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't know. Mango only pawn in game of life. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Mango only pawn in game of life.
What else we got to talk about? Nothing for me.
Here. Shall we have some garlic in here? Yeah.
And that's not what we want to do. Here's what we're going to do. But just a little. Real quick for you. So now,
I guarantee.
Are you saying the map is wrong?
Oh dear, yes. Look at.
Not much further to go.
500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
Is the world flat?
I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
Straight up.
One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
The world is round. They'll take him for a lunatic.
Yes, a mutiny. The captain thinks the world is round, see? But we all know it's a flat, right?
Of course it's flat.
We were always told that the world is flat.
You were told right. Don't listen to her.
The world is flat, right? The world, because the world is flat. You know, yesterday they discovered.
Or the world isn't flat after all.
Then they took everything about me and put it into a computer where they created this model of my mind. Yes! Using that model, they managed to...
Years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
Flat, round. Columbo, the world, she's flat.
Is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth.
The ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Oh, Simpson just broke this dream's reality wide open.
This looks fun. Are you going to the moon?
It's just boring space stuff for babies, Daddy. It's not real.
The Earth was flat, and that the sun revolved around it.
There's the moon. A little bit of sunrise.
Hope to make it down to Australia.
In the hills outside.
Who, Dan Hicks, was it?
I don't know.
Who else?
And thrust a piece of sheet music into my hand. And this was the song. No, actually, he was a big hero of mine when I was a bit younger.
The LP's called The Flat Earth. You've been recording Michael Jackson LP somewhere.
What? No, the Jacksons.
The Jacksons.
The new Michael Jackson LP, I doubt will be.
After this is over, you can go home and take a nap, but first we have some questions. So at what stage in the album's development are you? And maybe not appropriate?
Protective about synthesizers, really. I'm a terrible keyboard player. To me, very flattering. Because I wouldn't want to give away any secrets.
Care to give away? Anything about at this point in time?
Well, I wouldn't want to give away any secrets.
Care to give away? We'll get him. We'll put the electrodes to his head to respect not only your musicianship, but also...
I said, yes, but as a known scientist, it would be a bit surprising if the gal blinded me with science. And I said, look, just do what you're told. And he said, righto, righto.
A good scientist does what
and
he's
I like
told
that
all
so
the
much
time.
that
Hey, are you one of those flat earth cats?
Curvature of the earth. Isn't that amazing? The curvature of the earth. Super irritating. She's smarter than me. Like the other day, she brought home her science homework from school, and they were studying the moon landing of 1969. And she was asking me for some help, and I was like, hold up, kid, we didn't land on no moon, okay? That was a government hoax to win the Cold War. The moon is a hologram and a map for flat Earth. I just saw a YouTube video about it, And then she was like, well, I don't know, flat Earth, Mom, that doesn't really make sense, because if you looked out into the horizon and then you like climbed up on something taller, you would see farther out into the horizon, so doesn't that automatically prove...
Jorden är plats som en pannkaka, jiddly-haddly-ho. Jorden är plats som en pannkaka, det kan ju vem som helst förstå. Det ser man ju, då är det så. Och jorden är plats som en ocean, jiddly-haddly-ho. Och jorden är plats som en ocean, det är nog fel att säga det, men det är ju faktiskt så det är.
If I say that the world is flat, and someone else says it's flat, that's worth reporting. That's worth reporting. That's worth reporting.
The Earth is flat, really do it, whether it's we didn't land on the moon. Flat Earth, the Earth is flat.
Hi, I'm Anita Breen, and I play Hannah in the movie.
In fact, had long elliptical orbits. And in 1691, he proposed to the British Royal Society an idea that the Earth might be hollow, with several smaller spheres turning within each other, sort of like those Russian Matryoshka dolls. Haley also suggested that there was life inside the Earth, something for which generations of science fiction writers have thanked him ever since.
Just how did Halley think the light would get in there? How would plants grow?
Halley wasn't sure what was inside and what would make it glow. He just simply noted that there are a lot of ways to make light so that they could see.
Like many scientists at that time, he was interested in a lot of different things. There had been a period for maybe almost 100 years of no northern lights, no aurora borealis. And in 1716, there was this prolonged and beautiful and extravagant display of the aurora borealis.
And Halley said, see, these are gases escaping from the inside of the planet. This is the glowing stuff.
Centrifugal force is generated where the Earth is flat.
My fellow Americans,
journey with me deep inside the rabbit hole.
As we celebrate American Dream Week at the White House, we continue to see incredible results.
They can see that he's just a fool.
Is the world round or flat? Because if so...
Nickel, you ask a very important question. This concept had eluded all of humanity for centuries. Everyone thought Earth was flat. Why? Because it looked flat. And they posed the same arguments you did. If it was round, stuff would fall off. And keep doing this. This would count as evidence.
Just go to the moon.
Keep doing.
What it would take to fake.
Even this very morning, I tweeted, "It's true no matter what." Imagine that.
The good thing about science into wisdom to fake a moon landing.
Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just look at your feet down on the ground. Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just take a look around. Flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just look at your feet down on the ground. Flat Earth is flat, flat Earth ain't round. Just take a look around.
Hello, this is Muppet News Flash. We just found out that the Earth is flat, and there's more land beyond the poles.
The world is flat.
Flat Earth. The Earth was flat.
Says it's flat. That's worth reporting.
That the Earth is flat. Jeff Zeleny, Manu Raju, thank you so much.
Scientists are worried that flat Earth could become a political issue. Guys.
All right, fascinating stuff. All right, Aaron, thank you.
Very interesting.
The Earth is flat?
I know it's flat. I walk.
I don't care, shape of pear.
And this is a frog.
We're gazing, and what do we think we might see?
The question is, what is a phenomena?
The question is, who cares? Have you been half asleep?
The secrets that you keep.
But only illusions.
I'm losing sleep over the secrets that you keep.
And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to.
I don't care, shape of pear.
And this is a frog. Who's to believe it? I know they're wrong. Wait and see.
There's no life whatever beyond the edge of the world.
The question is, what is a phenomena? The question is, who cares?
Television has a tremendous responsibility. The responsibility is to be accurate. The responsibility is to be truthful. The responsibility is not to mislead the viewing public. I compromised.
We're not talking about something that's entertaining or sensational.
My favorite fraternal organization, Information Society.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. You know, we need more energy. And have a good song.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Right.
Book. This is my point. So. That's
right.
different. Fine.
I know.
Fine. Fox creativity. Fine.
Right.
He is on a landscape where there's only going to be one answer there. And you'll see the world in whole new ways.
Okay.
In a book. This is my point.
The fact that you and I disagree in a book.
This is my point.
In like, well, maybe he's wrong about the outer space shit too. Because normally what I do.
You just said implied that.
It does question if you do what I do and the whole universe fit into a marble.
Yeah.
It sounds a little what I do. Weird,
Yeah. Well, the universe is under no obligation to make sense.
No,
to
I know what I do.
World YouTubers, flat earthers, whoever's out there listening.
Someone just said the earth is flat.
So badly embarrassed many of us, and it is the gateway to draining the swamp. And I thank you, Steve.
That's pretty good, actually.
News is becoming an everyday reality. Since when wasn't news fake? At what point did people think we weren't making it up from the start anyway?
Welcome to the future, human slave!
Which mass? It has been shown the energy you pump, and this seems incredible. It adds mass relative to something you're going to run into. Like at CERN in Switzerland, we call it a target.
They're all covered with filthy germs, aren't they, Smithers?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country!
Ew.
Yo.
The earth is flat. Get used to it, people. Do the research. This is your wake-up call.
For those of you who don't know me, Conspiracy Kitty Decoder on YouTube has completely exposed, you know, you're better off hearing it right from the horse's mouth. Right meow.
Want to listen to some tunes?
Wait, it's all flat. Always has been.
The Earth is flat.
Hi, Siri, did you call Stephen Hawking? Call me Stephen Hawking. Hey, is this Stephen Hawking?
This is Dr. Hawking.
Oh!
Office hours are 3 to 5 p.m. Oh. I did not touch your bishop. Nerd.
Just go to the moon. Take. To fake. If you wanted to fake the moon landing,
and there was much rejoicing.
Good job for Captain K. Oops.
Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with
They're poisoning our drinking water.
Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Isaac Newton, my man, said,
To which point she said the whole thing is a hoax. Things just fall.
This is called gravity.
Flat and a flat.
How's that for trippy?
And a flat and a flat and a flat and a flat and
Say, the Earth is flat.
Or flat.
Oh, flat. Well, it's gone flat.
What is the speed of gravity? A best understanding of that. And to be specific, gravity moving at that speed, that's a change in gravity. So if something happens, something warps, something gets readjusted, it sends a ripple through the fabric of space and time, and that ripple moves at the speed of light, as prescribed by Einstein's general theory of relativity. So,
What?
and it was falling flat. We couldn't figure it out.
Flat.
Compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory. Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man.
Our solar system, this is space. The infinite frontier.
Hey, Linda! What was it like inventing the space shuttle?
I didn't invent the shuttle.
Well, I wonder, whoever did made a lot of money. Hey, Linda, when are we going to finally get over to Mars?
Well, there is a manned expedition being discussed.
No, I mean you and me. We can make an evening of it.
Look at the sunrise. You ever see anything that beautiful? Besides me, I mean?
Get over yourself, Kazansky.
Oh, come on, you're attracted to me.
All right, just pass me that wrench.
What was that? I think some debris hit the telescope.
Ed White,
is flying at 17,000 miles per hour, 200 miles above the Earth.
Okay, I'm out. Nothing sus.
Oh, curvature. As catchy as it is informative. Everything you kids learned in science class is a crock of baloney. God is not alone. There are tons of flat earthers out there.
Nationwide, flat. Charts are, and the models, something that's something incredible. The power, the horrible, destructive power. You looked at the chart, they did well, they were going to unfortunately perish. It is now that kind of flattening, particularly in a place that was a hot spot, going to be doing equipment from every corner of Earth.
Earth is flat. Earth is flat. Earth is flat.
And the charts are, and the models going to be doing.
Hey, want to listen to some tunes?
And understand what we were seeing.
That means, at the very least, that there's a source of water on the moon.
Only 2 weeks ago, he told Ted Koppel he was confident he was getting better.
I'm terrific. I've been very, very lucky, and it looks like I'm out of the woods.
What I do. He taught first at Harvard while working for NASA.
Flat Earth. Today, I'm going to address the Flat Earth journey. This is especially meant for the open-minded skeptics who honestly believe that we live on a ball, flying, twirling, and vortexing through the vacuum.
Today I will present an article, NASA getting ready to launch wooden satellite. Wouldst thou? A team of researchers at Kyoto University has been hard at work on a satellite made of wood, and they say it's now scheduled to launch into space next summer in a joint mission between Japan's JAXS Space Agency and NASA. While it may sound like an odd choice of materials, they say wood is a surprisingly suitable material for space. When you use wood on Earth, you have the problems of burning, rotting, and deformation, but in space, you don't have those problems. There is no oxygen in space, so it doesn't burn, and no living creatures live in them, so they don't rot. Koji Murata, a Kyoto University researcher who's been working on the project, told CNN. It's also roughly as strong per weight as aluminum, according to Murata, and can readily burn up in the atmosphere once decommissioned. Today I will present an article, NASA getting ready to launch wooden satellite. In short, it's an exciting vision of a sustainable future that could meaningfully address our growing space debris problem, while also potentially allowing space companies to save some cash. Shiver me timbers. Murata and his team's satellite, dubbed Lignosat, is constructed out of magnolia wood and set to be launched into space as part of JAXA's J-Cube program, a microsatellite initiative promoting up-and-coming space technologies. The goal is to monitor the tiny satellite over at least 6 months to see how it responds to the extreme changes in temperatures. There is not much reduction in strength from -150 to 150 degrees Celsius, -238 to 302 degrees Fahrenheit. We confirmed that in our experiments, Murata told CNN, but a satellite goes round the Earth and has these huge temperature differences in 90 minutes. We don't know to what extent the satellite can withstand this intense, repeated cycle of temperature difference, so this has to be investigated, he added. In addition to being more environmentally friendly, the researchers have speculated that wood could be a compelling choice for spacecraft interiors to protect astronauts from harmful radiation. And that's not to mention the cozy feel of having a claustrophobic space capsule clad in wood.
The people who were successfully is not the word, but that's the word, because it's what they set out to do of our enforcement. Enforcement.
Laser, L-A-S-E-R. Of a laser. What? A laser can exist.
So lasers, and then this laser.
No. Research paper, the laser would, so. Who had a lot of lasers? Oh, laser.